If accessing high-speed internet anywhere you go is something that matters to you, then you probably own a Starlink. If you want to take the Starlink everywhere with you, then this video is for you, because today I'm going to go over a step-by-step process about how I use and set up the Starlink Mini Mount by Veritas fans, including all the attachment options that we have and how we run power in real-world scenarios. Let's get into it. Our Starlink mounts are manufactured right here in the USA, made from marine-grade HDPE, the same material used in ballistic armor. It is not 3D printed. Essentially, what does this mean? It means that this mount is just tough as hell. This is going to protect your really expensive Starlink on all the adventures you take it on. So whether it's rain, hail, heat, doesn't matter. This material is really strong and it's just really going to protect your Starlink. Now, our mounts are sold a la carte. So when you go to check out, you're just going to have this mount right here, and you can select all your different attachments just to make the perfect mounting solution for you. So the first thing here is our rubber coated magnets. These are rubber coated because it's to protect your paint, and they have over 150 pounds of holding power. Now, if you're looking to mount on the outside of your vehicle, these are the ones that we suggest that you use. Our industrial grade suction cups will of course do the trick. They can handle highway speeds, no problem. But this just gives us extra peace of mind and gives you extra peace of mind. And something that people always ask us is, what do I do if I have a Jeep that has a plastic roof, or if I have a Ford that has an aluminum body? Well, we highly recommend using our VHB metal pucks here. We'll go ahead and show you how these get mounted on, but essentially you just adhesive these on to the mounting area that you want to do, the area of the vehicle that you want to mount it to, and then you can use our magnet mounts right here. And so this is just way easier to slap on and off. But yeah, moving on to our industrial grade suction cups. These things are really strong. We have people that mount these inside of their vehicles and pull on them as hard as they can, and this thing doesn't break loose. You just pump it all the way down until this white line disappears. If you ever see that white line shown, that just lets you know that you need to pump it back down. And what's really cool is our mount has mounting points on the top and the bottom, so you can add the industrial grade suction cups and slap this up so your dish is pointing to the sky. We also have our handle. I wanted to show an example of what the handle looks like. People ask, can we do two handles? Yes, you can do two handles. I normally just do one handle, but if you want to have two handles for your specific use case, you can 100% do that. So yeah, this is the handle option that you have. And then we have our power here. This is our cigarette lighter. I don't even have all of our power options here, but our cigarette lighter with our barrel, and this is extremely thick gauge wire to prevent voltage drop, so you can run these cables. We have these cables go all the way up to 100 feet. And then I'll slap this on top. This is our new travel case right here. So this will fit the mount in here, no problem. You can slap the mount inside of there, and you could fit the industrial grade suction cups. You can fit everything, all your accessories inside of this travel case, so you can have the perfect communications box as well. So let's go ahead and slap a Starlink in one of these mounts. We'll just go ahead and unscrew this. This is how it'll come packaged. And then since this is precision cut with CNC, the Starlink literally just slides in there. Perfect. Super snug. The dish is not going to shake in this whatsoever. And then what we'll do is we'll just literally slap it on like that, and in a matter of minutes, I'll take this off because I love the handle. So I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to slide a handle in there, and then we'll tighten this down. You want to make sure that you don't over tighten it, because it's already, you know, you just need to snug it in there. So I have a chuck setting set on this, and we'll just go ahead and tighten her down. There we go, and I believe I tightened them all down. And just like that, you have your Starlink snug in here, and this thing is ready to get going. Now what we're gonna do is, as I mentioned earlier, is you can do mounting points on the top. So in the first part, I'm gonna show you how you mount this on the inside of the vehicle and how I run power on the inside of the vehicle. So I'm just gonna slap these suction cups on real quick. And then sometimes we see people have these pointing outward like that. I think it's just a little cleaner to point them in. And as you can see, you don't also, again, just like another note on over tightening, these don't need to be too tight on there. I just put them right there. That's more than tight enough. Now this thing is ready to get mounted on. So let's go over to the truck and mount it on the inside of the sunroof. Let's mount this on the inside of the sunroof. So slide the sunroof open. And I'm just gonna show just me slapping it on real quick, and then I'll show how I run power. So put this right here. Get that nice and even spot. Pump down the suction, and I pushed first. And then I only need to pump once or twice. And then there you have it, just like that. And honestly, it'll hold for about a week like that, no problem. It's mounted up, dish is pointing to the sky. Let's show you how I run power. So for running power on the sunroof, what I did is I used a cigarette lighter, or a 20-foot cigarette lighter power option. And I slid it in there, and I just, excuse the mess, all the kiddo stuff is in here. But I ran it underneath the floor mat. And I tucked it inside of the weather strip all the way up here, and I just fished it through the headliner. Sounds a lot more complicated than it was, but it actually was super simple. And I fished it all the way up through the sunroof. And then whenever I'm not using it, I kind of just tuck it back there, but when I do need it, I can just pull it like that. And then there you go. Slap it in, and then when I start the truck up, Starlink is powered on. So I have a really clean setup for the truck, fished it through the headliner, and that is how I mount it on the inside of the vehicle using our suction cups. Time to mount this on the roof. So for this one, I have our rubber coated magnets. I put 3 on, but just wanted to show how easy these are to slap on. The last one, literally just spin it on there like that. And then we get our power, plug it into power. And for running power in the roof, my truck just so happens to have a sliding window in the back. So what I'll do is I'll literally just I had the window open already, I'll just slide it in there and I'll put it in the same cigarette outlet. We also have people that will mount it through the sunroof or mount it through the side of the window, roll the window down a little bit and tuck it in that way. There's also more permanent options if you actually want to have a wire setup. People will drill and put like a marine gland on the top so you can run the wire through it. Plenty of ways to run your wires. Depending on how much time you want to put into it, you can make it look really nice. So literally just throw this in the window, and then there you have it. I literally would just pop it on like that. So again, this will handle going down the highway no problem. I can push. This is extremely hard. This is extremely hard to pop off or push to the side. This and that, hard to go that way. But when you do want to pop it off, this is where the handle comes in handy. You just grab the handle and pull really hard, and then it pops right off. And then my power cable obviously wasn't in there good enough. Just really want to push in there, make sure that's in there nice and tight. Now, assuming that, let's say this is a Jeep roof, or let's say that this is a Ford with an aluminum body, this is where our VHB metal pucks really come in handy. Of course, before you apply them on, you want to clean your surface with alcohol, make sure there's no dust, nothing. And what I would recommend is when you want to put these on, you can measure it, but honestly, I would slap these on there. I'm not gonna put it all the way on, but I would literally slap them on, the 4 points. Here, I'll take the power off, slap them on, pull that off, make sure your top is clean. And then once those are all nice and centered on the magnets, just put it in there and push really hard. Make sure that there's a really strong adhesive or a really strong attachment on the bottom's nice and flush. Get it perfectly where you want it, and that's how I would slap them on and use our VHB metal pucks. So we showed all the different mounting options, the industrial grade suction cups, the rubber coated magnets, how we run power. Now it's time to tie it all together with our travel case. So this travel case is made specifically for our mount. This insert right here holds all the accessories, and actually it fits a laptop perfectly. So really you can have a perfect comms box in here. So let's tie it all together. So you got your laptop, the suction cups just slide right in here. There is a hole right here on the side that you can see. You just get the bolt, slide right in there. And you can add all your power accessories. You can add a brick too. I'm just gonna show you everything that can fit in this bad boy. Make sure I don't scratch the laptop. Slap the mount in there with the handle. Fits the handle no problem. There you have it. You're ready to hit the road. The perfect box for accessing internet anywhere. There you have it. There's a really quick overview and how we install everything. I have to say it's really exciting to live in a time where your freedom and flexibility is no longer compromised. You could adventure everywhere and work from anywhere with the Starlink Mini, and the objective is for all these mounting options, for everything to just give you ultimate freedom and ultimate flexibility. So if you have any questions or comments, just shoot them down in the comment section below. I'll respond to you personally. Thank you so much for your time. If you want to snag one of these mounts, just go ahead and click the link in the description. And I hope that you get some really awesome adventures in with the Starlink. Talk to you soon. Thank you.